All right, so let's dive into something that I think has huge EE potential.
Okay.
Using AI, specifically ChatGPT, to create personalized workout routines.
All right.
And before you think robots are taking over the gym,
Yeah.
we're absolutely going to break down if this is really useful
Okay.
and how you can use it to reach your fitness goals without needing a computer science degree.
Yeah. Cool.
Our source material today is a blog post.
Okay.
It's called 5 Dicas do ChatGPT para treinos personalizados y eficaces.
All right.
That's 5 tips from ChatGPT for personalized and effective workouts for those of us not fluent in Portuguese.
Right.
It was published just today, December 31st, 2024. And it's all about practical ways to make ChatGPT work for you in the gym.
I think what I find exciting about this is how this isn't about replacing trainers,
Right.
but giving you an extra tool.
Yeah.
It's like having a super organized workout buddy who is also a walking fitness encyclopedia.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So tip number 1 from the blog is using ChatGPT to build you a weekly workout plan. I know you probably have specific goals, whether it's muscle gain, weight loss, or just feeling more energetic.
Right.
The blog says ChatGPT can actually tailor a plan just for you.
Nice.
They even give example prompts.
Okay.
Like you could say, create a weekly workout plan for muscle gain, dividing exercises by muscle groups.
Okay.
I'm already seeing how this could save so much time and effort.
Absolutely. Think about it.
Yeah.
You get a detailed plan, perfectly scheduled, taking the guesswork out of what to do each day.
Right.
But here's the key.
Great.
The better your instructions to ChatGPT, the better your results.
Oh.
Be specific about your goals, experience level equipment.
Okay.
Anything that matters to you.
So it's like having a conversation with a personal trainer,
Yes.
but you're typing it out.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's be real, even with the best plan, we all hit plateaus eventually.
Oh, for sure.
The blog says ChatGPT can help with that too.
Really?
I'm curious, how does a chatbot bust you through a plateau? They're saying ChatGPT can suggest variations on exercises, increase intensity through things like drop sets, supersets,
Okay.
even pyramid training, and it can do it safely.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a virtual trainer checking your form, right?
That's the idea. It's all about something called progressive overload,
Okay.
which basically means constantly challenging your body to keep growing.
Okay.
ChatGPT can personalize this process.
Right.
It's not just about doing more, it's about doing it strategically without getting injured.
Right.
That's where those exercise variations come in.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
So it's not just randomly suggesting new things.
Right.
It's understanding the principles behind effective training.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
But even I know it's not all about pushing hard all the time.
Right.
Recovery is super important, but I admit I often neglect it.
Oh, yeah.
What does the blog say about that?
Hmm.
They're highlighting how ChatGPT can suggest recovery routines.
Okay.
Think stretching, self-massage, even breathing exercise.
It's almost like giving your muscles a spa day, right?
Exactly. Think of it like this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't run your phone at 100% all the time without recharging it.
Right.
Your body needs that recharge too.
For sure.
What's cool is that ChatGPT can factor in not just physical recovery,
Okay.
but things like what you eat and how well you sleep.
Uh-huh.
It's a holistic approach.
I like that.
For example, have you ever tried foam rolling?
I've heard of it, but never really tried it.
It can make a huge difference in muscle recovery.
Maybe ChatGPT can give me some tips.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we've got the workout, the plateau busting, the recovery.
Yeah.
What about keeping track of all this?
Okay.
That's where I tend to get overwhelmed.
Right.
The blog says ChatGPT can actually help you monitor your progress.
Interesting.
They suggest having it create tables to track your performance, compare week to week, and even set new goals.
Okay.
Like you could say, ChatGPT, create a table to track my weekly progress for strength and endurance across all muscle groups.
I'm a very visual person, so I can already see how helpful that would be.
It's all about turning data into something you can actually use.
Right.
Imagine seeing exactly where you're crushing it
Yeah.
and where you might need to adjust your approach. ChatGPT can even analyze this and suggest tweaks to your plan.
Okay.
It takes the guesswork out of interpreting all those numbers and makes it feel less overwhelming, right?
Right. That's something I definitely need.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing. The blog mentions keeping things interesting.
All right.
Because let's face it, doing the same routine over and over gets boring fast.
Oh, for sure.
How can ChatGPT help with that? The blog says ChatGPT can suggest all kinds of variations.
Okay.
Circuit training, HIIT,
Yeah.
even functional exercises,
Oh, cool.
which are movements you use in everyday life.
Yeah.
So instead of being stuck in a rut,
Mm-hmm.
your workouts could be constantly evolving.
Exactly. And this is actually important psychologically.
Okay.
Variety not only prevents boredom, it helps you discover new strengths and avoid getting stuck at a certain level.
Right.
For example, you might find you're surprisingly good at kettlebell swings, which work a ton of muscles at once.
Okay, you've officially got me wanting to try this out.
Yeah.
It seems like ChatGPT could be a great tool for finding new ways to challenge myself and keep things fun.
Absolutely.
But before we get too carried away, I want to make sure we're both on the same page about something.
Sounds good to me. What did you have in mind?
Well, I'm all for trying new things,
Yeah.
but I also know the importance of consistency in fitness.
Right.
Do we have to worry about ChatGPT making us jump around too much, trying every new trend?
That's a great question.
How do we find that balance?
Well, while trying new things is great,
Yeah.
consistency is definitely key for seeing real results.
Right.
And that's where having a human touch comes in.
Okay.
A good trainer can help you prioritize, make sure you're mastering the fundamentals, and not get distracted by every shiny new workout that comes along.
So ChatGPT is like the brainstorming partner,
Yes.
but a human trainer is there to help you stay focused
Exactly.
and make sure you're making smart choices.
Yeah, it's about finding the right balance between the two.
Right.
ChatGPT can help you explore possibilities and personalize your approach,
Yeah.
but a trainer can provide that expert guidance and accountability to make sure you're staying on track.
All right. That makes a lot of sense. I'm starting to see how these two can work together to create a really powerful fitness experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so back to the blog post. What else does it say about using ChatGPT to personalize your workouts?
Well, one thing that really stood out to me was the idea of using ChatGPT for motivation. Let's face it, staying motivated can be tough,
Oh, yeah.
especially when you're first starting out or when you hit those inevitable plateaus.
Right.
But the blog suggests that ChatGPT can be a really valuable tool for staying on track.
That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about using AI for motivation.
Yeah.
But now that you mention it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Having that constant support and encouragement could make a big difference, especially when I'm feeling unmotivated.
For sure.
How does that work exactly?
Well, think about it this way.
Okay.
You have access to a virtual fitness coach 24/7,
Right.
ready to answer your questions, offer encouragement, and even provide a little tough love when you need it. It's like having a personal cheerleader in your pocket.
Okay. I'm starting to see the potential here. But isn't true motivation about finding your own WN drive?
Yeah.
Not relying on a chatbot?
Right.
How we balance those two things?
You're absolutely right. True motivation comes from within.
Okay.
But sometimes we all need a little extra push.
Yeah.
A little reminder of why we started in the first place. And that's where ChatGPT can be helpful.
Okay.
It's not about replacing your own drive.
Right.
It's about supplementing it and giving you that extra boost when you need it most.
Okay. I can see how that could be really useful.
Yeah.
It's like having a backup cheerleader when your inner voice is telling you to skip your workout and stay on the couch.
Exactly. And speaking of technology,
Yeah.
let's not forget about the role of wearable technology.
Boy.
We're already seeing smartwatches and fitness trackers
Right.
that can monitor everything from your heart rate to your sleep patterns.
Right.
Imagine a future where that technology is seamlessly integrated with AI, like ChatGPT.
Whoa, that sounds pretty futuristic.
Yeah.
What would that look like in practice?
Well, your smartwatch could collect data on your workouts,
Okay.
your sleep, and even your stress levels,
Mhm.
and then feed that information to ChatGPT.
All right.
Then ChatGPT could adjust your workout plan in real time based on your body's current state.
So instead of sticking to a rigid plan,
Exactly.
my workouts would constantly adapt to how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's almost like having a personal trainer who knows me better than I know myself.
It really is, and it's not just about physical data. AI could even take into account your mood energy levels and even the weather
Wow.
to suggest the most effective workout for that specific moment.
Okay, that's next level personalization.
It is.
I can see how that could be incredibly motivating and effective.
Yeah.
But with all this talk about AI, let's not forget about the most important factor in all of this,
Yeah.
listening to our own bodies.
Absolutely. Even with all the technology in the world, your body is still the best guide.
Right.
Pay attention to how you feel. Don't push yourself beyond your limits.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to adjust your plan as needed.
That's such an important reminder.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up in the numbers or what a program tells us to do.
Right.
But sometimes we just need to tune into what our body is saying.
Exactly. And that's where the human element comes back in.
Yeah.
While AI can provide data and insights, it's up to you to interpret that information and make decisions that are right for you.
Right.
It's a partnership between you and the technology.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. AI can empower us to make smarter choices, but ultimately we're in control of our fitness journey.
Yeah.
And that's pretty empowering.
It is. And this idea of personalized AI-powered experiences is something we're seeing across all aspects of our lives.
Yeah.
From personalized recommendations on streaming services to customized news feeds, AI is helping us tailor our experiences to our individual preferences.
It's all about making our lives easier, more efficient, and more enjoyable.
Exactly.
And in the realm of fitness, that means finding a way to move our bodies that we actually look forward to.
Because let's be honest, if you don't enjoy your workouts, you're much less likely to stick with them.
So true.
And that's where AI can be a real game changer. By taking the guesswork out of fitness and providing personalized guidance, AI can help us discover the joy of movement and make it a sustainable part of our lives.
I love the joy of movement.
Yeah.
It's not just about achieving a certain body type or hitting a specific weight goal.
Yeah.
It's about finding activities that make us feel good, both physically and mentally.
Exactly.
And sometimes we need a little help finding those activities.
Exactly. And that brings us to another interesting point raised in the blog.
Okay.
The idea of using ChatGPT to explore different types of workouts.
Okay.
Maybe you've always wanted to try yoga, but felt intimidated by the poses.
Right.
Or perhaps you're curious about Pilates, but not sure where to start.
Yeah.
ChatGPT can help you dip your toes into all sorts of fitness modalities.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like having a virtual fitness concierge guiding you through the world of fitness and helping you discover activities you might never have considered before.
Exactly. And who knows, you might even stumble upon your new favorite way to move your body.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
ChatGPT can help us create personalized workout plans, stay motivated, and even gamify our workouts.
Right.
It's like having a virtual fitness assistant in our pocket.
It is. And it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's not a magic bullet.
Right.
But it can be incredibly helpful when used correctly.
Yeah.
And it's constantly evolving. So who knows what the future holds?
I'm definitely excited to see what the future holds for AI and fitness.
Yeah.
But before we get ahead of ourselves,
Okay.
let's bring it back to the present.
Right.
And talk about how our listeners can start using ChatGPT to personalize their workouts right now.
Sounds good to me. What do you think is a good first step?
Well, I think the most important thing is to be clear about your goals.
Okay.
What do you want to achieve?
Yeah.
What are your priorities? What are your limitations?
Okay.
Once you have a good understanding of your own needs,
Right.
you can start using ChatGPT to create a plan that's tailored to you.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Try different prompts.
Okay.
Explore different workout style and see what works best for you.
Right.
Remember, there's no right or wrong way to use ChatGPT for fitness. It's all about finding what works for you and makes you feel good.
All right. That's great advice. I'm feeling inspired to fire up ChatGPT and start exploring all the possibilities.
Yeah.
But before we get carried away with all the cool things ChatGPT can do,
Okay.
let's not forget about the importance of self-awareness.
Yes. Self-awareness is key in any fitness journey.
Yeah.
Before you even start using AI to create a workout plan, it's crucial to take some time to reflect on what you want to achieve and why.
Right. And it's more than just physical goals.
Yeah.
It's about understanding your motivations, your limitations, and your preferences.
Okay.
What kind of activities do you enjoy?
Right.
What kind of environment do you prefer to work out in? What are your non-negotiables?
Exactly. The more honest you are with yourself about these factors, the more effective your fitness journey will be.
I'm also thinking about mental and emotional well-being.
Yeah.
If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, it's probably not the best time to start a super intense training program.
Absolutely. Your mental and emotional health are just as important as your physical health.
Right.
So don't be afraid to adjust your workout plan based on how you're feeling.
It's all about finding that balance that works for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
AI can't always do that for us. We need to be in tune with ourselves.
You're spot on. And that's where our own intuition and self-awareness come in.
Right.
We need to be able to listen to our bodies and make adjustments as needed.
So to partnership,
Yeah.
AI can be a powerful tool, but it's up to us to use it wisely and in a way that supports our overall well-being.
For sure.
Okay, with that in mind, Let's dive back into some more specific examples of how we can use ChatGPT to personalize our workouts.
Okay.
The blog post mentioned something about using it to create custom warm-up routines.
Yes, this is such a great feature.
Okay.
Especially if you have any limitations or specific areas you need to focus on.
Right.
Instead of doing a generic warm-up,
Yeah.
you can ask ChatGPT to design one that targets your specific needs.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Can you give me an example of what that might look like?
Sure, let's say you have tight hip flexors from sitting at a desk all day.
Okay. Yeah.
You can ask ChatGPT to create a warm-up routine that focuses on hip mobility and flexibility.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
I can see how that would be helpful for preventing injuries and improving performance.
definitely.
What about using ChatGPT to create cool-down routines?
That's another great application.
Okay.
You can tell ChatGPT what kind of workout you just did,
Ah.
and it can generate a cool-down routine that helps your body recover and prevent soreness.
Mm.
It might include stretches, foam rolling exercises, or even breathing techniques.
Okay. I'm starting to see how ChatGPT can really help us personalize every aspect of our workouts, from the warm-up to the cool-down.
Exactly. It's all about taking those generic workout templates and making them work for you.
All right, I'm feeling pumped to start experimenting with ChatGPT and create my own personalized fitness plan.
Right.
But before we jump into that,
Okay.
there's one more thing I want to touch on.
Yeah?
Nutrition. We've talked a lot about exercise,
Mm.
but what we eat plays a huge role in our overall health and fitness.
You're absolutely right. You can have the best workout plan in the world,
Yeah.
but if you're not fueling your body properly, you're not going to see the results you want.
For sure.
And guess what? ChatGPT can help with this too.
Wait, really? I'm all ears. How can ChatGPT help us with our nutrition?
Well, you can ask ChatGPT to create meal plans or suggest healthy recipes
Okay.
based on your dietary preferences and goals.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I could say something like, ChatGPT create a 7-day meal plan for someone who is trying to lose weight and prefers vegetarian meals.
Exactly. And you can get as specific as you want.
Okay.
You can tell it about any food allergies or intolerances you have, your budget, and even your cooking skill level.
Okay, this is seriously blowing my mind. I can see how ChatGPT could be a game changer for anyone who wants to eat healthier,
Yeah.
but doesn't know where to start.
It can definitely take a lot of the guesswork out of healthy eating. And it can help you discover new recipes and ingredients that you might not have tried otherwise.
This is all so fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see how AI can really personalize
Right.
every aspect of our fitness journey, from our workouts to our nutrition.
It's true. And I think it's important to remember that this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
As AI technology continues to evolve,
Right.
I think we're going to see even more amazing applications in the world of health and fitness.
Okay. I am officially excited about the future of fitness.
Yeah.
It feels like we're on the cusp of something truly revolutionary.
It does feel that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's exciting to think about all the possibilities that AI holds for helping people live healthier, happier lives.
All right. I'm ready to dive into part 2 of this deep dive and explore even more ways ChatGPT can help us personalize our fitness journey.
Let's do it. I can't wait to share more insights and tips with you.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. You know, one thing that often gets overlooked in fitness is the mental game.
Oh, yeah.
We can have the perfect plan, the right food,
Yeah.
but if our heads aren't in it,
Right.
it's tough to stay consistent.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in the blog's take on using ChatGPT for this aspect.
It's so true. I've definitely sabotaged myself before by getting in my own head.
Yeah.
So how does a chatbot help with that? I'm picturing like a little AI cheerleader popping up on my phone.
It's not that far off.
Really?
The blog highlights how ChatGPT can be used for things like creating personalized affirmations.
Okay.
You know those positive statements you repeat to yourself?
Right, right.
It could also generate motivational quotes tailored to your specific struggles.
Okay.
It's about having that extra voice of encouragement when you need it.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be better to cultivate that inner strength and self-motivation
Yeah.
rather than relying on an AI?
Right.
Where's the line?
You're right. Building that inner resilience is key.
Yeah.
But think of it like this.
Okay.
Even the most self-motivated people have coaches, mentors, support systems.
Right.
ChatGPT can be another tool in that arsenal, especially when you're having a tough day and need a quick boost.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like having a backup for when your own willpower is running low.
Exactly.
So it's not about replacing inner strength,
Right.
but maybe giving it a little support.
Exactly, and it can go beyond just words of encouragement.
Okay.
The blog also mentions using ChatGPT to gamify your workouts.
Gamify my workouts.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds interesting. I'm all for anything that makes exercise feel less like a chore.
Right.
How would that work?
Imagine this. You tell ChatGPT your fitness goals
Okay.
and what kind of workout you're doing. Then it could create a virtual challenge or game within that workout.
Right.
Maybe you're competing against a virtual opponent,
Oh,
or you're trying to beat your own personal best.
That's so cool. I could see that being really motivating.
Yeah.
Especially for someone who's competitive like me.
For sure.
It takes the focus away from the work aspect of the workout.
Right.
And turns it into something more playful and engaging.
Exactly. It taps into that part of us that loves to challenge ourselves and strive for improvement.
Yeah.
And it makes the time fly by.
All right, I'm sold.
Yeah.
So we've talked about how ChatGPT can help us create workout plans.
Right.
Stay motivated, and even gamify our workouts.
Yes.
But let's not forget about the bigger picture.
Okay.
Our overall health and well-being.
Right.
Does the blog post touch on that at all?
It does. The author emphasizes that personalized fitness isn't just about achieving a certain physique or hitting a number on the scale.
Yeah.
It's about feeling good in your body and living a healthy, fulfilling life.
That's so important. And it's easy to get caught up in chasing external goals.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's about how we feel on the inside.
Exactly. And that's where the personalization aspect comes in.
Right.
What makes one person feel good might be completely different for someone else.
Right.
It's about finding what works for you.
I love that it's about honoring our individuality and creating a fitness journey that aligns with our values and priorities.
Exactly.
But honestly, sometimes I get overwhelmed by all the options out there.
Oh, yeah.
How do we even begin to figure out what's right for us?
That's where ChatGPT can be incredibly helpful.
Okay.
It can be like a fitness guide, helping you explore different options.
Right.
And discover what resonates with you. Remember, it's got access to tons of information.
Right.
And can personalize it based on your specific needs and preferences.
Okay, I'm seeing how powerful this tool can be.
Yeah.
It's not just about spitting out workout plans.
Right.
It's about helping us navigate the entire world of fitness.
Yes.
And find our own path. That's a game changer.
It is, but remember, it's still a tool.
Right.
We have to use our own judgment and intuition to make the best choices for ourselves.
Right. It's about finding that balance between AI and human intelligence.
Exactly.
Okay, so back to the blog post.
Okay.
I'm curious, what are some of the other ways ChatGPT can be used to personalize our fitness journey?
Well, the blog highlights the importance of consistency and making fitness a habit. It suggests using ChatGPT to set realistic goals and create a schedule that you can actually stick to.
Oh, that's QGE. I know I've fallen off the wagon before.
Yeah.
Because I set unrealistic goals or tried to do too much too soon.
Right.
How can ChatGPT help us avoid that?
It can analyze your current fitness level, your schedule and your preferences, and then create a plan that's challenging, but also sustainable.
Right.
It might even suggest breaking down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like having a coach who helps you set yourself up for success.
Yes.
Rather than setting you up for failure.
Exactly. And it can also help you identify potential obstacles.
Okay.
And come up with strategies to overcome them.
Yeah.
For example, if you tend to skip workouts when you're tired.
Right.
It might suggest scheduling your workouts for the morning when you have more energy.
I can see how that would be helpful.
Yeah.
It's about anticipating those challenges.
Right.
And having a plan in place to deal with them.
Exactly. It's like having a fitness mentor who's always there to support you and guide you along the way.
Okay, so ChatGPT can help us set realistic goals.
Yeah.
Create a sustainable schedule. And even anticipate challenges.
Right.
What else does the blog post say about using ChatGPT to personalize our fitness journey?
Well, it emphasizes the importance of finding activities that we actually enjoy.
Okay.
Remember, fitness shouldn't feel like a chore.
Right.
It should be something that we look forward to.
I completely agree, but sometimes it's hard to know what we enjoy until we try it.
Right.
How can ChatGPT help us with that?
It can suggest a variety of activities based on your interests, your fitness level, and even your personality type.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So if I tell it I'm an introvert who loves nature and enjoys low-impact activities, it might suggest things like hiking yoga in the park or even gardening.
Exactly. It can open up a whole world of possibilities that you might never have considered before.
I love that it takes the pressure off of having to figure it all out on our own.
It does, and it can also help you track your progress
Okay.
and celebrate your successes along the way.
That's so important. It's easy to get discouraged when we're focused on how far we have to go.
Right.
But it's important to acknowledge how far we've come.
Yeah.
How can ChatGPT help us with that?
Well, you can tell it about your workouts, your nutrition, any healthy habits you're developing,
Okay.
and it can help you visualize your progress.
Right.
It might create graphs or charts to show you how far you've come,
Okay.
or it might generate a list of all the things you've accomplished, even the small wins.
I love that it's like having a personal cheerleader who's always there to remind you of how amazing you are.
Exactly, and that can be incredibly motivating and inspiring,
Yeah.
especially when you're feeling discouraged.
This is all so inspiring. I'm feeling really motivated to take control of my fitness journey
Yeah.
and create an experience that's truly personalized and enjoyable.
That's great.
But I think there's something else that we need to address before we wrap up this section.
Okay.
The financial aspect of fitness.
That's a great point. Fitness can be expensive,
It can.
especially if you're considering personal training,
Right, yeah.
specialized classes, or fancy equipment.
Exactly. And not everyone has the budget for all of that.
Right.
But can ChatGPT help us personalize our fitness journey without breaking the bank?
Absolutely. Remember, it's all about working with what you have.
Okay.
You can tell ChatGPT about your budget limitations and any equipment you have access to.
Right.
And it can create a plan that fits your needs.
So if I tell it that I have a limited budget
Yeah.
and only have access to a set of dumbbells and a yoga mat,
Mm-hmm.
it can create a plan that utilizes those tools effectively.
Exactly. It can get really creative and come up with all sorts of workouts that require minimal equipment.
I love that it's about democratizing fitness
Yeah.
and making it accessible to everyone regardless of their financial situation.
Exactly. Fitness shouldn't be a luxury.
Yeah.
It should be something that everyone has access to, regardless of their income or resources.
Okay, I'm feeling really empowered to take control of my fitness journey
Yeah.
and create an experience that's both effective and affordable.
That's fantastic. And remember, it's not about being perfect.
Right.
It's about making progress.
Yeah.
Start small, be consistent, and most importantly, have fun.
Those are words to live by.
All right.
I'm ready to move on to part 3 of this deep dive
Me too.
and explore even more ways we can use ChatGPT to create a truly personalized fitness experience.
I have a feeling things are about to get even more interesting.
Okay, so we've talked about how ChatGPT can personalize workout plans, help with motivation, even gamify things to keep it fun.
Right.
But this blog post kind of hints at something bigger.
Okay.
Using AI for a truly holistic approach to fitness.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what that means,
Right.
but it sounds pretty profound.
It is. Think about all the things that affect your fitness, beyond just exercise.
Right.
What you eat, how well you sleep, even your stress levels.
Uh-huh.
The blog suggests that ChatGPT could potentially connect all these dots, creating a truly personalized wellness plan, not just a workout routine.
Whoa, that's taking things to a whole new level.
It is.
I can see how that would be incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
But also kind of intimidating.
Right.
Like, where do we even begin?
Well, imagine telling ChatGPT everything.
Okay.
Your fitness goals, yes, but also your typical diet,
Uh-huh.
sleep habits, maybe even how stressed you are.
Okay.
It could analyze all that data and suggest not just workouts,
Right.
but maybe recipe ideas, relaxation techniques, all tailored to you.
Okay, I'm starting to see how that could be a game changer,
Yeah.
especially for someone who feels lost and doesn't know where to start.
Right.
But wouldn't that require a lot of input from us?
Yeah, it would take effort.
Like, I'm already pretty busy as it is.
But think about the time you probably waste now
Oh.
trying to piece together different advice, searching for recipes, trying to figure out why you're not seeing results.
Right.
ChatGPT could streamline all that,
Okay.
giving you back time and mental energy to actually focus on taking care of yourself.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I'm all about efficiency, so that definitely appeals to me.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking about the long game.
Okay.
We can get excited about the newness of using AI,
Right.
but how do we make sure this isn't just a fad
Yeah, good question.
and that we're actually building sustainable, healthy habits?
You hit the nail on the head,
Yeah.
and that's where ChatGPT's ability to personalize things comes in.
Okay.
Instead of following some generic program,
Right.
you're building a routine that truly fits your lifestyle, your preferences, your goals.
Right.
That makes it more likely you'll stick with it, right?
All right, because it's not about forcing myself into a mold.
Exactly.
It's about finding what works for me that's super motivating.
It is.
But before we wrap this up, I have to ask.
Okay.
The blog post is in Portuguese, right?
Yeah, it is.
Does that limit how useful it is for English-speaking listeners?
Not at all. The beauty of concepts like these is they're universal.
Okay.
While we can't directly translate the prompts the blog gives, we can absolutely apply the ideas to our own ChatGPT use.
Right.
It's about understanding the principles of personalized fitness,
Okay.
not just copying exact words.
That's reassuring. So it's not about having to speak another language.
Exactly.
It's about understanding how to speak the language of personalized fitness to ChatGPT, regardless of what language we actually speak.
Exactly. And as AI technology evolves,
Right.
we'll likely see even more intuitive interfaces and language support, making it even easier to use these tools.
Yeah.
This blog is just a glimpse of what's possible,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty exciting glimpse.
Okay, I'm officially convinced that ChatGPT can be an incredibly powerful tool for personalized fitness.
Yeah.
Not just for creating workout plans, but for creating a whole lifestyle shift.
It can be, and remember, it's a constantly evolving field.
Right.
What we've discussed today might seem basic in a year or two
Yeah.
as AI gets even more sophisticated. That's what makes this so exciting.
You're right. It feels like we're just at the beginning of something big.
Yeah, it does.
So to our listener, we hope this deep dive has left you feeling inspired and empowered to explore the world of AI-powered fitness.
Absolutely.
Remember, it's not about replacing human trainers or becoming a tech expert. It's about using the tools available to create a healthier, happier you.
And here's one last thought to leave you with.
Okay.
Imagine a future where wearable tech integrates seamlessly with AI like ChatGPT, making real-time adjustments to your workout based on your body's feedback.
Oh, wow.
It's like having a personal trainer living inside your smartwatch.
That's mind-blowing.
Pretty wild, right?
And it's a reminder that the future of fitness is full of possibilities.
Oh, many.
So keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep moving.
I love that.
Until next time, happy training.
Yep.